Hello, this is Console TX here for the February 5th Heat Signature Daily Challenge. Today's Daily Challenge sees us playing as Ayla Cassiopeia, a unique name that I added, so, I was going to have a different name for everybody else anyways, but nobody could have this name because I added Ayla to the forenames file. Ayla Cassiopeia is dying, shaky, and a supplier, and wants to steal 3 parts of the Venetici Mark III while killing as few people as possible. Ayla Cassiopeia has a self-charging high-capacity crash beam, which is good. Concussion hammer, which probably won't see much use because of the high-capacity slipstream, which has 5 uses, which means that I will have 3 uses remaining on the final ship for once. Just deciding right now, I think I'm not going to go for any crates. I think I'm just going to rely on this slipstream to solve all of my problems for me for the entire game. Also, this is Offworld, right? That's really exciting. It's really exciting that it's Offworld because it means I don't need to worry about people killing each other. So that pleases me. Three-second docking job. Clean. Absolutely clean. Alright, I want to go steal this item. Where's level 1 clearance? It's in that terminal. This crate is too far out of the way, so I'm not going to bother with it. And then I need to... Oh, you know what? I can just crash this. Why bother with dodging it when I can just crash it? Hopefully I didn't just torch my... Oh, gosh. Alright, that's bad. That is a slipstream use that I didn't want to use. Okay, so I'm going to fire up the slipstream here, and then hopefully I can clonk all of these guys before my slipstream juice runs out, and that way I will be able to maintain my momentum. Still, that's a really bad error there. Losing my momentum. Need to be quicker on the draw with the space bar. Maybe I should add like a mouse macro or something. That like left clicks or right clicks and then or what is it? It left clicks or right clicks and then immediately presses spacebar. I might do that because that is the primary concern. This is what is this? A visitor. Okay, I don't want to mess around with it then. But yeah, that's the primary concern when dealing with slipstream related things, is not running into walls or not running into like the line of fire of a sentry gun or something. And if I set up a mouse macro to left click and then immediately press spacebar after left clicking, then I'd be able to crash something and pause right away rather than having to actually do it myself. I don't know if that'd be close enough to like cheating to warrant not doing it. It also seems like undue effort for something where I could just press the spacebar immediately after and just think about it for a moment more. So I don't know. It's something to consider though. Oh, tiny overshoot. 5-second docking job. That's fine. Okay, so level 1 is over here, so that's where I'm going. Am I going to have any slipstream juice left right here? Yes, I do, so I can clonk with the concussion hammer. And then continue running. Okay, now I don't have any slipstream juice left. So I can't let my momentum fall. but I can get level 3 by throwing my concussion hammer at this guy. Oh, shouldn't have teleported that automatic concussive shotgun to me. Wasted a fraction of a second there. Okay, that was a good run through. I wasted a tiny fraction of a second by grabbing the automatic concussive shotgun, or the regular concussive shotgun, rather than leaving the item teleporter up to grab the key card once my concussion hammer hit that guy. But that wasn't really a problem. I literally wasted like 0.2 seconds, I think. Ooh, this ship has heat sensors. That's concerning. This ship does not... No, okay, yeah. I was for a second I thought glitch-proof hole wasn't there because I thought glitch-proof hole was also purple, and I was like, that's weird. Maybe it's like heat sensors or glitch-proof hole was something that was added. But no. It does have a glitch-proof hole. Not that I could do anything about it. I don't have a swapper. And there wouldn't be anybody to swap with because it's a steal mission. Anyways, the big concern on this mission is the tracker. The tracker can hit me even if I'm running super fast with the slipstream. But in order to combat the tracker, I have lots of crash beam available to me. So I won't even have to dance, I'll just have to hit him with the long range crash beam, or even the regular crash beam if I'm close enough. I have 2 slipstream uses, which is good. That's enough slipstream. Oh, I forgot to accept the mission. It's enough slipstream uses to make up for if I mess up and lose my momentum like I did on the first ship. So it's a little bit of leeway. So let's get right to it. Right, I forgot about the heat sensor already. Okay, so I want to try and get this first try. Oh! Smoked. There we go. Alright, second try. I don't know how good or bad that usually is. I don't want to set off the alarm here. So I am actually going to crash this guy, and then these guys won't see me in the time it takes for me to yoink this key card. So then I'm going to run over here, and I'm going to crash the tracker. And I'm going to step away from the computer for a second because I have to deal with some stuff. And then I return after several seconds of silence from not being at the computer. What was I doing? I need level 3, I need level 2, actually. I don't have a way to get through there. Yeah, I need to go grab level 2. Level 3 is faster going up this way. not setting off the alarm anymore. So I don't care about the heat sensor guy. Do you need level 4? I'll just run up to these guys. Doesn't matter. They won't have enough time. Definitely don't need level 5. Yep, this is Offworld. Also, everybody's shielded, so there's no risk of anybody hurting anybody else. What a beautiful place Offworld ships are. And then, what is this? It looks like a key cloner of some sort. Pretty sure only key cloners can have this triangle shape. Alright, so as long as nobody teleports out here with me, should be good. I just heard the 2 glitch dashes, so making noise shouldn't bring anybody to me. Oh, right, and then I need to not accelerate with my pod. I'll just slowly drift outside the heat sensor. Slowly, there we go. So with heat sensors, I have no idea what an efficient docking and... Oh, you know what? I should have run back to my pod, actually. I wasn't thinking about the heat sensor when I launched myself into space, but actually, it might be faster to run all the way back to the pod, especially with slipstream speed, because of how long it takes to get outside the heat sensor. I wonder. I would need to actually think about that and maybe look at the video or something. I don't know. Yeah, I also don't have a good handle because it took me 2 tries to do the heat sensor docking job, and it was 14 seconds. And 14 seconds would be an absolutely nightmarish docking job on a normal ship, where 4 to 6 seconds is fine. 3 seconds is super fast, and then 7 or 8 seconds is like, ooh, you messed up, but it's fine. But with a heat sensor, I really don't know. And picking myself up again, I don't know how fast. It's painful to have to wait to drift out of the heat sensor radius, but I think it's probably faster than getting your ship shot and then picking yourself up. So I don't know. It's hard to say. Although I think it would have been faster to leave via... would it? Because I still would have had to wait for my pod to drift out of heat sensor range. Who knows? You know what I should have done is... Actually, it would have been really helpful, and I probably had the opportunity somewhere to get the pilot out of his chair, because that would disable the heat sensor and really speed up the egress. That's definitely the thing to do. That's something that I've never thought about before, but in future dailies with heat sensors, it's definitely a good idea to go get the pilot out of the chair so that you can leave the ship faster. That's interesting, yeah, because that's something I would never think about in a regular heat sensor, or in a regular heat signature game, because it's like, as long as you have enough time to pick yourself up without suffocating in space, then you don't really need to worry about it. But in the daily challenge, it's like saving a few seconds by tossing a gadget at the pilot to get them out of their chair might be the difference between like victory and failure, especially with slipstream, with a slipstream daily like this one. Like 106 is a pretty good time, I think, but somebody could definitely get an edge on me by knocking the pilot out of their chair there. So I think that's something to keep in mind when there's a heat sensor. That's definitely, because it's certainly not difficult to do, and you don't have to go very far out of your way to do it. It's just another thing to pay attention to eke out every second that you can in order to get a leg up, which is kind of the cool thing that can happen in daily challenges. Anyways, I've done this quite early, although Terran's here. Terran 402. I wonder what took Terran so long. Yeah, but Terran with a 402 time, Seamus Donahue. Um, yeah, a lot of people haven't done this daily yet, so I don't know if this will stand. Although seeing Terran, oh right, Terran posted in the Crate and Crowbar Discord, I think, saying that he got knocked out like 6 or 7 times, 7 times, and took a shot from the ship. He says so. That explains the large time. But yeah, so that's today's Heat Signature Daily Challenge. Thanks for watching. This is Console TX signing off.